2. We have audio. Test 1, 2. Do we have audio?
How'd you learn how to do all that?
Test
Just
1, 2.
borrow.
Trial and error. We have audio. Trial and error.
Is that what you did?
Mm-hmm.
What made you think that was going to work on you?
I'll tell you when I'm done this. It's quite a... No, we're... Hello, you guys. I'm just waiting for a few more people to jump on.
Does this show where I'm saying?
And you're good. Good evening, everybody. This is Bridget with Horse Auctions USA. We are live at Donkey's Horse Sale in Clarinda, Iowa. I am setting up the cameras and the mics and all that jazz for tomorrow. And tomorrow is our monthly horse and tack sale, but most importantly, it is our Christmas special. So wanted to hop on here for a few reasons. Number one, just to test out the feed, make sure that everybody likes what they're seeing and that we like our view. Number two, so I can talk to you guys a little bit about what's going to go on here tomorrow. And number three, at the end of this, I'm going to go over online bidding for those of you who are new. And that way, those of you who are regulars won't have to listen to me repeat myself because I'm sure you've memorized it all by now. So again, we're at Donkey's Horse Sale in Clarinda, Iowa. Tomorrow is the Christmas special. We have tack starting at 10 o'clock. You can see just a little bit of that tack now on this this camera angle. Guys, we have got a lot of tack, and I do mean a lot, new and used. Those are painted ponies, right, Kenny? Aren't there like 50 or something of them? Those painted ponies, guys. If you're into the painted ponies, I believe we have like 50 of those. We have got stuff. I just mean stuff. You name it. Gift ideas galore. Home decor, winter blankets. As you can see, saddles. There's a boatload of boots, new and used. Pretty much you name it, it's here. All kinds of really cool gift things, etc. So that's the tack. Again, we start at 10 o'clock tomorrow. Tack is live only. There is no online bidding for tack. So come on down here. If you've got horsey people in your life, there's something here that they will definitely want for a gift. I can promise you that. If you have non-horsey people in your life, but they just kind of like the rural lifestyle, there's stuff for that too. There's literally something for everyone. Horses. So typically we shoot to start the horses at 1 o'clock. I can tell you guys right now that is not going to happen tomorrow with the volume of tack we are looking at in this ring. So we are more than likely looking at a 2 to 2:30 p.m. start time on horses tomorrow. And as we go through the day, guys, I will pop on the live and kind of keep you up to date on what, that's looking like. So you aren't kind of wasting your whole day waiting for the horses to start. So again, looking for a 2 to 2:30 start time on horses tomorrow. It's the pony special. That means we're going to sell all the littles first. And we have right between 45 and 50 head of littles. And by littles, I mean miniatures and ponies, mini and pony donkeys, mini and pony mules. Okay. So right about 40 to 50 head of those. If you go to our online catalog, you'll need to scroll down to hip number 140. That's where the ponies start their hip numbers, but we will start with them. So when the first horse comes in the ring, it's going to be hip number 140, one of the little ponies. We'll get through all of those, and then we will move right into our regular catalog of riding horses. I'm going to start that catalog out with Tigger, the Brahman bull. You guys hopefully have seen him on Facebook. If you haven't, you can see him over in the online catalog. He is a cool dude. He is the first one in the catalog tomorrow. Got right around 120 or so catalog horses. And then we'll always have some after the catalog as well. Something for everyone, just kind of some highlights that I'll touch on. I know we've got some fancy yearlings, guys. And I think there is a 4 metallic colt. He is Haythorn bred. He is by 4 metallic. He is out of a daughter of Snickle Fritz Flake. He is a bay roan. He is a stud colt. I cannot remember if he is a 22 or a 21 model, but either way, he is a stud colt. He'll be here tomorrow. There's a very fancy blue roan stud colt. There's a fancy gray stud colt. So if you're looking for young horses, we've got them. Real cute Appaloosa yearling. You have what? 2-year-old Sunfrost filly here. There's a lot of good young horses, and this is the time of year if you want to buy young horses. We've got a lot of them. Crossbreds, we've got them in every color. We've got mares, we've got geldings, we've got grays and roans and paints and the whole shebang. We've got riding mules, quarter horses, trail horses, got some real fancy gated animals. There's a really good mix. If you haven't checked it out yet, I would recommend you do that now. You can do that in our online catalog. The link is all over the Donkey's Horse Sale Facebook page. But you can type it in your browser. You're going to go to bid, that's BID, .horseauctions with an S, USA.com. You'll see Donkey's Horse Sale there right at the top. You just click view auction and it'll bring up all of the individual lots, and you can click on their picture and it'll take you right over to their listing. If they've got a video, it'll be the second thumbnail on their listing and it'll give you a description. If they're registered, there should be a picture of their papers there and all that good stuff. So again, we would love to have everyone join us in person. If you can't join us in person, and this is the part that my regulars have memorized, so you guys have all heard this before, you can join us online. Again, the Tack is not live, but we will go live with the first pony and we'll be live through to the last horse. So the online bidding works two different ways. There's two different avenues that you can use and then two different ways you can bid. So the two avenues are the app and your computer. If you're going to bid from a mobile device, your cell phone or a tablet, I strongly recommend the app. It's just a nicer experience all the way around. The app is free to download on the Google Play and the App Stores. You're just going to go to the App Store or the Google Play Store, and in the search bar, you type Horse Auctions with an S, USA, and it'll pop right up. Again, it's free to download. If you don't want to use the app or you're going to be on your computer, I recommend you use the Google Chrome browser whenever possible, but any browser will work. And again, that address is bid.horseauctionsusa.com. Whether you are on the app or the browser, the next steps are all going to be the same. You're going to click View Auction under Donkey's Horse Sale. And if you're new to our platform, you're going to click Register to Bid and scroll down just a little bit below the login prompts, and it'll ask if you're new, and it's going to let you go ahead and create an account. So you'll set up your user account and you're good to go. Please be aware that when you register to bid, you are going to have to put a valid credit or debit card on file, and there will be a $500 authorization run on that card. This is not a charge. Some mobile banking apps will send you a notification that looks like a charge, and that sometimes concerns people. So I just kind of want to be very clear about that. It's not a charge. It's just a pre-authorization, and it's going to fall off like it was never there. We just need to make sure we have real people bidding that with real working cards. So that's why that little safety net is in place. And I hate that we have to do it, but we do. So you will have to register with a card. You don't have to pay with that card. A lot of our bidders prefer to pay cash or check at pickup. That's totally fine. We'll touch base with our winning bidders and see which way you want to go at the conclusion of the sale. So you can either watch and bid live tomorrow. You're going to have real-time audio and video and bid buttons. Just make sure you're logged in. But you can also bid ahead of time. And that's called pre-bidding or absentee bid. Is open and available to you now, and it's available right up through the start of the sale. That's a really good choice in a few cases. Maybe your kid's got a ball game tomorrow. Maybe you live out in the country and you have poor internet service, or you're going to be in an area with poor cell service, and that's going to affect how you view the live feed. And maybe an auction is just a little too fast-paced for you. That's the case for a lot of people. That's a high-pressure situation, and a lot of people kind of freeze up. If any of those things apply to you, you might want to try out the pre-bidding option. It works just like eBay if you're familiar with eBay. You'll see once you're registered, that little prompt that tells you register to bid will change over to asking you if you want to bid. So if you click on that, you'll see there's a little down arrow all the way to the right of that button. It's going to ask you if you want to enter a maximum bid. So let's say you like a horse and you like that horse for, $3,000. You would go ahead and type that $3,000 maximum bid in, and the computer's going to go ahead and set you in for the minimum opening bid, which is $1,000, and you're just going to kind of sit there. And then if somebody else comes along and they like that horse for $2,000 and they bid $2,000, the computer is going to say, oh, yep, okay, and they're going to put you back in for $2,250. So the computer's not going to take you right to your maximum bid. Its job is to get you the winning bid for the lowest amount possible. That's why it uses increments. So the computer works as your agent in that sense. So again, the pre-bidding is open and available to you. Check that out. I am going to post a video once this is uploaded. I am going to post a little how-to that'll kind of walk you through, and there's actually a little video of how to place one of those bids. I do want to let my pre-bidders be aware of this. Let's say you place a bid on a horse and that horse comes in the ring and an announcement is made that horse cribs, or that horse comes in the ring and is visibly lame, or that horse got hurt on the trailer and it has a big gash. If anything is announced in the ring or appears in the ring that changes the information that was available to you when you place that pre-bid, I'm going to take your pre-bid right out of there. okay? Because we don't want you to be bidding with outdated information or inaccurate information. So do be aware that that's what will happen in those cases. I'm going to try to call you. Odds are good I won't get you because it's a live auction. So if there's a game-changing announcement, I'll take your pre-bid out so you don't get an unwelcome surprise. If you've placed a pre-bid and you want to jump in live at any point, you can do that too. So that's just kind of the basics. Again, I'm going to post a video after this one to kind of go over the online bidding. I would strongly encourage you to register to bid before 2 o'clock tomorrow. That way, if you run into any trouble, have any hiccups, I am free to help you. Once we start selling the horses, I'm up here on the block and I can't really answer my phone. So again, this is Bridget. My cell is 336-904-8903. You can call me or text me with any questions, any problems. I'm going to post some pictures of the tack here in a little bit. And again, I will put a how-to online bidding video. We sure look forward to seeing all of you tomorrow. You folks have a good night.